Thank you all so much for stopping by today. So, y'all, slowly but surely, we're getting some things done. I didn't work out in the garden yesterday because Chris made a suggestion that at first I didn't want to do, but I'm glad I did it. And it was like, get some things organized, get some things clean. So we just kind of cleaned and organized the awning. Is that what you call it? Like the open garage that you have. We just had things just kind of there. And so we had to go take some boxes to the recycle center. So once we got back, we just really took a few hours to just get it together. And when I drove up a few minutes ago, oh, it looks so much better. I tell you, organization really means a lot. And I always have good intentions, y'all. I do. It's just Chris gets it done. Like, he will not stop until it's done, and I will do a little bit here, do a little bit there, like that. So, but we did get that done. Now I just got to work on some other things. But what I want to work on today, I'm about to turn the camera around. I gave y'all a little sneak peek, maybe in one or two videos ago, about how we just had this cold snap of weather for like 3 days, and it got, I think the lowest it got was 30. So that was like just a little prerequisite for what's to come. So I'm just like, ooh, okay, I got to get serious because it's different from coastal Georgia. And so I went that day, or I went a few days before, got frost blankets, and then got some of the supports, but I didn't put them up. I didn't. But the good thing is the garden, for the most part, survived. What didn't survive is the things that are annuals that I knew was going to kind of check out once it got cold. But I'm finna show y'all a plant that I really thought wouldn't make it, and we're gonna leave it in this container that we're about to do because it is a workhorse. But it might have made it because the other plants took over it and kind of like smothered it out. So that may be a reason why it made it. But anyway, let me show you what I'm talking about. So let's go ahead and let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to link the video again on when we first planted this. So we had like the sweet potato vines. We had our little gem boxwood. I cannot think of this name of this flower, but I do love it because it produces blue flower. And under here, look, y'all, the calibrachoa that made it. So like I said, if that want to make it, I'm going to just leave it in here for now. If after I pull the other ones out, it still looks pretty good. And then let's walk down here as well. And we have this one that we're going to switch out. But look, not only did they survive this one, but they coming back with blooms. So that was a shock because normally they'll kind of check out as well with the once it gets cold. So that's always good to know. And then I got to water some plants too. But let me tell y'all about these two containers that we're about to plant up. To be honest, y'all know I always have like a thriller, filler, spiller. Let me tell you what these two containers are about to be what's left over. And so I'm gonna walk up here because I'm slowly but surely clearing out, cleaning up. So this is what's left over right here. Now look, wait a minute. I did buy one of these. I had one left over, but I went back and bought one. And then I got a few Dusty Millers. I think I got 4 left over. So these containers are going to be what's left over. So it's not really going to be a rhyme or reason. We just want to get them out of the package and get to growing. But I'm finna turn around one more time, y'all, because let me tell you what I've been working on down here, and something is eating them, and I can't identify it yet. I don't know what it is, but it's really done these bad. I don't know if they are going to pop back. Like, I've been spraying them with the Dr. Earths, I think, but I'm just trying to look at what could it possibly be, because it is I don't know. I really don't. but I may have to replace them. I don't know, but if I do, I won't replace them with the same. Whatever it is, it's not bothering the Dusty Millers. It's not bothering the Snapdragons. It's just bothering these. And we've had bud worms before for a lot of our petunias. But this one right here, I mean, they're eating more than the buds. It's like they're eating the whole plants. But once again, that's not what this video is about. We're gonna plant up these 2 containers with what's left over. And I also see this creeping Jenny. That was real small, y'all, if you remember, in there. So let me just go ahead, get these things pulled and get them planted, just so I don't have to look out and see this. But they did really good. Like the first night, y'all, the very first night, they didn't have that much damage. But I think that second night, when it dipped down to 30, it was just like, I'm out of here. And then that last night, they were pretty much gone. But let me go ahead, let me pull this, let me assess the Calibrachoa, and then we're gonna go ahead and get all of our leftover project plants. We're gonna get those planted in because they wanna grow too. Okay, so if you caught it real quickly, the Calibrachoa came up with one of the plants, and I was going to save it and try to put it back in there. But when I took a closer look at it, so it was nice leaf growth on the top, but the bottom towards the base of the plant, it was bare. And so I'm just thinking to myself, this is an annual. You can grow it next year. So just go ahead and try to use up some of the plants that we have left over from other projects. So that's what we're going to do. Now, y'all know I will tell you I'm going to plant it one way, and then once I look at it, I am subject to switch. So what I'm just going to do this time is I'm just going to show you the final product. Okay, so let's talk about the containers. Now, both of them are similar, but they're still a little bit different, and I'll show you the other container in a minute. And just remember, these are like what we have left over from different projects. So it was like I just wanted to really get them planted and get them out of those containers. So we had 2 of these viola plants, the purple ones, that were left. So we did plant one on each side, and then we also had the ornamental cabbage. And I bought these ornamental cabbage as I want to say like a 12 or 9 pack. So you had a mixture of the ornamental cabbage that has like the white throat in here, and then we used the ones with the purple throat right here in this project right here. And when it was cold, they took a little bit of frost damage right there, but I'll just pull the outer leaves. So we have those that are going, for this main bed right here, and I'll link that video so that you can see everything we planted. And then we planted 2 of the white and purple pansies. These are the ones that predominantly white flower with like the purple blotch in the middle. And I had to do some serious deadheading on those because they were getting leggy. Like, not only did I cut some of the blooms back, but I actually cut like some of the stems back as well. And I do need to come in here and do that as well for those. And then we just let our winter gem, it's growing, but it's growing slowly. But I really do want it to, you know, just kind of take the shape and stay in here. So there's not really a, what you would call spiller plant in here. I would just say they're just basically a thriller, which is this one, and then just spiller plants. Now let's walk down here where things got a little bit different. And so we left the creeping Jenny because it's slowly but surely, it's not growing as fast as the other container where we put it in, and it's probably because the other ones were covering it, so it wasn't receiving a whole bunch of light. So we're just gonna leave this right here and just let it just see what it does. That's what we're gonna do. We use the other purple viola, and you can get a better look of the pansies that were in the other one. So they're predominantly white with a purple blotch, so that's how they'll look. And this one needs to be taken off right here. And I think I'm just gonna come in and start a treatment of the just the bud worms. I see where a little pest pressure is coming on, and I still have to clean these up a little bit. But y'all, daylight savings time, I forgot it's gonna get dark here in a minute. So I'm so glad that I was able to go ahead, get these planted in, get them watered, cover them back. So I still got a few more that I have to find. Where can I put them? Now let me tell you what I might do. I'm not sure, just depending on what these petunias do, because this one is not doing as good as I want it to, only because I'm going to take full ownership, because I let this particular one stay in the container because we were trying to get this shepherd's hook right for the longest, and I can't even remember why it took me so long. Oh, the mallet broke, and we had to get another mallet, so we got another mallet. Then this came off, so it was just a whole thing. So they're doing okay, but I feel like something's going on with these as well, but we'll see. If push comes to shove, we're gonna find somewhere to plant the other ones. And then this is the other one right here that's doing it's doing way better because I planted it earlier, but we'll see. So right now I still have these left to plant, and then I also have a few snapdragons that are left over. So I think what I'm going to do, let me show y'all real quick before it gets dark, the containers that we pulled out yesterday. So these are the containers that we pulled out yesterday, and I had these with me in Savannah. I really like those, and I got those for like a really cheap price. Not this season, maybe next season I might go over it with black again, because it is starting to lose its color. But I may just put those pansies that I just showed you, I may just put them in there with maybe like the snapdragon in the middle, if I have enough. Not the snapdragon, but the Dusty Miller, y'all, if I have enough, because I still have 4 more Dusty Millers left. I still got parsley left over. Okay, so we got that done before it gets dark, and so I'll keep you posted on what I do with the other plants that we still have. We're going to plant them somewhere. We're going to find somewhere to plant them. So as always, thank you all so much for watching this video. Make sure you share this video with your family and your friends. And if you're not a subscriber, go ahead, tap the subscribe button. Make sure you tap the bell so that you can receive notification each and every time we upload a new video. Again, thank you all so much for watching. And until the next video, bye-bye.